24 hours later, still no one can tell passengers why they were stuck in an Aeromexico jet for roughly 5 hours. Two passengers who demanded to be let off that plane were arrested eventually. They were led away in handcuffs. They have since been released. But passengers are still frustrated. KPIX 5's Dial In is at Oakland International asking some questions about who dropped the ball in this one. Da, whose fault was it?
Oh, there's a lot of finger pointing right now. The airline's pointing the finger to the airport. The airport is pointing that finger right back, saying the airline is at fault. We're still trying to get to the bottom of this. But passengers are saying one thing's for sure. They say the pilot and the flight crew did not make the situation any easier.
We weren't given any information. The flight crew seemed frustrated, annoyed, rude.
Erin Morgan and her husband Jaime Kirate say the flight crew did a horrible job. They didn't know how to communicate or take care of the passengers who were stuck in the plane for roughly 5 hours.
If you wanted a snack, you could go to the back of the plane and ask for like a little thing of peanuts. But you really had to advocate for yourself. No one was providing any service. No one was offering anything.
Thick fog caused the Aeromexico plane to divert from SFO to Oakland International Airport yesterday. Passengers say the pilot had an attitude when he came on the speakers.
The pilot, completely incompetent.
His tone was, I've already told you this 4 times. I'm not going to say it again. No one's getting off the plane. No one's getting on the plane.
They say it was hot and sweaty. People felt sick and someone even passed out. Yet they say the flight attendants did little to help.
It was hard to breathe, but also we started feeling really weak.
Yesterday, authorities blamed Aeromexico for not letting passengers off.
The decision to not deplane lies solely on the commercial airline.
But an audio interaction between the pilot and an airport official puts the responsibility on the airport.
I do understand, sir. However, I do not have the personnel to contain everybody. You need someone to die or what happened to open that door? No, sir, that's not the point. I just need personnel.
Oakland International Airport refused to say why there's a lack of personnel, who these people are, and if they're customs agents. The airport refused to talk on camera. They released a written statement about 20 minutes ago saying any decision to not deplane lies between the airline and the customs agents. We've been trying to reach out to Aeromexico since yesterday. So far, nothing from Aeromexico. We also talked to an FAA spokesman, and he says that the passenger Bill of Rights, well, he says he's not sure if that applies to a foreign carrier, as is Aeromexico. The person who can answer that question, well, he says those folks are off because of the government shutdown. Live in Oakland, I'm Dial In, KPIX 5.